just so you can guys hear me. Alright, now you guys should be able to hear me just fine. Hopefully you had an awesome and wonderful weekend. We had quite a crazy weekend with the weather over here. Lots of rain, lots of wind, lots of crazy stuff happening. So today I am going to be doing my chest, triceps, and shoulder workout. I'm going to be using dumbbells for pretty much everything here. If you don't have dumbbells, you could always use cables in place of everything. If you're following along, that is. Getting those arms nice and ready. Because that is going to be a fun and awesome workout. Oop, my music kind of cut off here. But I'm going to jump right into it in just a moment here. Let me grab my music. There we go. Alright, I'm going to start with my 20s. And using my incline bench here. Ooh, my hair's kind of in the way today. There we go. Now with the dumbbells, you want this to be starting above your chest. And then you're going to come down to the sides and bringing it back straight up as opposed to squeezing in. So straight up is going to be more similar as if you were holding a barbell. And when you pull them in together, it's not wrong. It's just going to target slightly different. It's going to act as if it's closer to a chest fly as opposed to a chest press. $15 there. Now if you're wondering how you would be able to do that with a cable on that, all you would really have to do is just loop any kind of cable, fabric cable or regular cable, just kind of loop it back and it would be the same thing. You just have to lay down and push the cable. That would be the alternative there. But I love my dumbbells. It's my favorite ones. Hair kind of got loose here. Alright. With my 15s, I'm going to get into a hinge position, elbows up. Make sure I have some space here. Kickbacks. And then alternating. Right there. Woo, setting those down. I was going to also mention, if you don't have a bench press, you could do any of these exercises by laying down on a yoga mat. All you would have to do is lay down on the floor, put the yoga mat on the base of your spine, and then lay down. And then you'd get that a bit of elevation off the floor. Nice deep breath. I'm going to go for round 2 here. So right up above. 13, 15. All right, go ahead and set those down. All right, I'm gonna do my kickbacks in just a moment. Just gotta catch my breath here. I do love doing a good chest day. I love the burn that you get right in the chest muscles there. All right, grabbing those dumbbells. Kickbacks again, 10 both, 10 alternating. Whew, setting those down. Love it when I can get my triceps on fire. Catching my breath here just for a moment. I'm gonna jump right back into those dumbbell chest presses again. So if you're following along, get ready. One more round of these ones. Chest press, down, right back up. Whew, 15 there. Whew. That one kind of got the heart rate up there a little bit. But that's a great part about weight training. Cardio-ish as well. On to those kickbacks. Hinge position, elbows up, 10 both, 10 alternating. Whew, 10 right there. A nice deep breath. I'm going to be doing some chest flies next. So if you are joining me and you're doing chest flies as well, a good piece of advice, always give yourself a little arm test. And that way you know you have enough space here. If you don't have enough space, you just got to move your equipment around a bit. Let's see. And that'll work. All right, so for these ones, I'm going to use 15s. Form-wise, starts above your chest, out into a wide T, and back above your chest. These can be done incline or flat. Today I'm choosing incline. $14 and $15 there. So the second one I'm going to do is definitely for triceps. I'm going to be using my 15 dumbbells as well, but these ones, you can do incline or flat as well. I'm going to do some incline. So starting here, both dumbbells are up. Go towards the back by your ears and bring it right back up. Control is the key with this one, especially since you don't want to hurt yourself. And right there. And now's a good moment to catch your breath a bit. Next, I'm going to do some upright rows. I'm going to be using my 20-pound dumbbells for that one. For some reason, I really like these upright rows. I think they just feel really good. So grabbing my 20s. Arms in front, chest is up nice and high. Hips are hinged, knees are bent. Whew, 10 right there. And then in just a moment, I'm going to jump back to those chest flies again. So arms up above the chest, and then flying it out. Woo, 15 there. Draw my dumbbells just for a moment here. Shake that off a second. So I was doing some research the other day. Well, more like reviewing over my older research and adding on to it. Mostly about body inflammation and achy joints and all that. I mean, definitely lowering your sugar, lowering the gluten is going to be one of the best things you can do to lower your inflammation levels. But also, including some really interesting fruits and vegetables are definitely a good trick. If you drank a shot of ginger every day, kind of like a 1-ounce shot of alcohol almost, but feels like a fire just the same. If you took a shot of ginger, like juiced it, and drank one shot every day, you could lower inflammation in your body really well. And I have done this before, actually. I went about 2 weeks straight with a shot of ginger, and before my period came, actually, it was Almost no bloating at all, no period cramps, nothing. It was pretty awesome. And my knee, that is usually kind of achy on me sometimes, it is actually pretty good. So, ginger shots, that's where it's at right there. And then there's pomegranate juice too, before and after, about like 30 minutes before a workout if you drink pomegranate juice. You just have to be sure you're drinking like a straight up pomegranate juice and not one that's like a sugar filled one. Because then you kind of defeat the purpose with that sugar. Ooh, 15 there. Also, onions and garlic for inflammation too. If you do have a lot of inflammation, try to cook as much as you can with garlic and onion, because that does wonders too. Not really sure what's going on with my music there, guys, so sorry about that. Alright. Going back to those upright rows. That's a weird day for my music. It is like cutting out on me and then turning off my Bluetooth and then turning it back on. Not sure what to think about that. Eight, 9, 10. Whew. Those of you watching, if you can hear and unhear the music, apologize about that. Let me see if I can get that rolling again. There we go. That's the strangest thing. All right. Take a nice deep breath. I'm gonna do that one more time. Alright. One more round of these chest flies with the dumbbell starting on top of the chest. Five more. There. And my arms, shake it off just for a moment before I jump in and get those triceps. Alright, ready for it. Jumping in here, to the sides of the ears and back. Woo, one more. I do have my upper rows. I'm just going to prep my bench while I'm catching my breath here. So I'm going to bring my bench into a flat position. Because next I'm going to be doing and overhead. Go. Now that that's flat and ready, got those upright rows next. Using my 20-pound dumbbells. Whew. 10 right there. I have my sweat towel over here. Alright, so for this one, I'm going to try out my 20s right now, see how my arms are doing. I can usually handle the 20s. Let's see how exhausted my arms are going to be though. So, what I like to do for these, and yes, I like my feet up on the bench. It actually helps with my lower back quite a lot. But, now that I see the wall above my head here, I think I'm going to move my bench back a little just so I don't risk making a hole in my wall. There we go. Okay. Now I'm good to go. So the main reason for my feet on the bench is my lower back. I don't like to have the crazy arch. I like to have the core stability. Ooh. Alright, made a mistake there. Locking the dumbbells together first. Extending. 1, 2. Alright. My arms are a bit exhausted. So I'm going to grab my 15s. And I'm going to be a bit safer with my 15s. So same action. Trying to grab my hair here. One more. 10. Keeping those dumbbells here. One deep breath. Woo. And setting that down. Alright, I'm going to move my 20s a bit out of the way. So my 15s are going to be my go-to for that one right now. Take a nice deep breath. I'm going to hit my shoulders up next. Alright, so for this, let's see how I feel about my 10s right now. I'm going to do some lateral raises. Usually my favorite's the frontal raises, but can't always do the favorites. Knees unlocked, hips slightly hinged. Oh yeah, 10s are good. 2, 3, 4, up to a letter T. Whew, 15 there. Alright, I'm going to set those down. searching for an extra hair tie here, but looks like I've got them all locked away. Go ahead and do that overhead press again. See if I can lock that back in real quick. Just because it's grabbing into my dumbbells. There we go. That should do the trick. All right. Locking the dumbbells in together. Stretch overhead and pull forward. If you do not have a bench using a yoga mat, you can still do these. You won't get the same range of motion by far. But if you want to mimic the action a little better, standing up, doing an overhead extension like this, you could still get the same tricep muscles with a different action. I'm gonna go for 2 more here. And 10. Take a deep breath. And then up to the sky. 1, 2. Whew. Gotta shake that one off for a moment. A nice burn in the chest and the triceps all together there. Got my dumbbells here. Still need a moment there to catch my breath. All right, shoulders. Time to get those lateral raises. 45 angle. Woo, 15 there. Go one more round. We're gonna jump right into it. Locking those dumbbells overhead and in front of the chest. Whew, 10 right there. Deep breath. Up to the sky. 15 there. And setting those down. Nice deep breath. Got those lateral raises in just a moment. Just gotta catch my breath here. Now keep in mind, pretty much everything I do in this workout, you can mimic with cables. So whether that's locking them underneath the yoga mat, locking the cables underneath the bench press, stepping on the cables for the laterals. You can even step on cables and go overhead. Kind of the beauty of having cables. You can kind of do the same actions pretty much. You just have to find the right tension on the cables to make it feel worthwhile. But I really do love dumbbells. Dumbbells are my favorite. All right, I'm going to get one more round of these lateral raises. Knees at the ready so that my core can be engaged. Up to a T. Whew. These ones are feeling it. There. Woo. Adjust my bench to an almost sitting up position here. Woo. Give myself a little bit of foot space. There we go. So I'm gonna actually start with a shoulder press, and since arms are getting slightly tired now, I'm gonna rock my 15s. So instead of going all the way out, slightly in at a 45 angle and up to the sky. There. Alright, I'm going to put this kind of to the side here. And I'm going to grab my 10s with all triceps. Bringing both arms up, kind of similar to that incline overhead, except this is really going to target more into the triceps, a bit stronger. Whew, 15 there. I'm going to jump right into those shoulder press actions again. Kind of my last 3%, and then I'm going to do a nice burnout after that. Those are definitely feeling heavy now. That's how you know you're doing a really good job. Your arms feel that exhaustion by the end of your workout. And it just feels good. And that is the goal. You want those arms to feel exhausted by the end of the workout. All right, let's get those triceps. Arms up. Targeted right by the shoulders. There. Take a nice deep breath. Woo. And one more of each of those. All right, one more of these shoulder presses. Get those up. Woo, 10 right there. And one more of these ones on the triceps. All right, taking that up. Last bit here. Almost last bit. And 15. Setting those down. I'll move my bench out of the way slightly. Woo! My arms are definitely feeling it this morning. All right, I'm gonna use a cable burnout for this one. You know what? I'll show you the option for the cable burnout, but I'm actually gonna use my bench. Sounds a bit more fun. So instead of lying down flat on a bench, you can use the same actions with your cables like this. So I'm gonna be doing 10 together, and then I'll do 10 alternating, 10 together with the press, 10 alternating, and then 15 of the triceps. But I'm feeling my dumbbells and I'm feeling my bench right now, so I think that's what I'm gonna go for. So I'm gonna drop that down flat. This is my burnout, so I'm just gonna go straight at it. One round. These dumbbells are just feeling good this morning. Okay, and I am good. All right, 10 together. And then alternate it, squeezing the abs. Ten right there. 45 angle press. alternate it. Whew. Together, to the forehead and back. Actually, no, to the chest and back. Not enough range of motion there. $14, $15. Woo. Now it's time to stretch it out. I'm gonna use my wall for this stretch. Take a nice deep breath. Give it a turn. You should feel that stretch all through the shoulder. Well, if you were following along, I hope you had fun with that workout. Hope you got a nice burn on your arms and shoulders, chest, triceps, all of it. If you ever decide to check out my website, it's www.conditionbykia.com. You can kind of learn more about me as a trainer, and also you get to sign up for a free newsletter that I have, and it gives you just fitness and nutrition tips every single week, emailed to you, of course. And then each one has a video link to it too, so you can join in with the workout. If you are following on, and if you ever have any fitness questions, nutrition questions, feel free to reach out. You can message me at any point about nutrition or fitness. I'll be happy to answer. These are kind of a low stretch here. All right, elbows back. Arms out straight, palms up. Rotate. Squeeze back. Whew. Roll it out. Well, if you were jumping in, thanks for following along. I hope to see you on the next one. I'll be here tomorrow morning, 7:30, and tomorrow's going to be legs and abs, so I will see you there.